So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello all my stars, mates, and ladies out there. How's it going? It's Brad Whelan, also known as GBJ57, and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Plane. And today I have for you the awesome BOMBUSHKA, which is going to be one of the unreleased planes that's going to be coming to us soon. Over the next couple of weeks, no confirmed release date on it yet, but I feel like they're going to do kind of the same thing they did with gun running, releasing a vehicle every single week, hopefully, you know, every Tuesday, presumably. So today we're going to be customizing this awesome plane here. Now, I am able to do this because of mods, so I am using some mods in GTA Online, and you saw there as I just went in first person. Some pretty cool interior stuff. Now, there are actually computers back there. Here, I'll walk out so you can see them real quick as I walk out. There's two seats there with computers. We are actually going to be able to use the different gunners on this plane. So there's a gunner on the belly right here up by the nose. There's a gunner on top, and there's even a gunner out the back, out the tail over here, which is actually a really awesome way to do it. So you're going to be able to have a lot of people, you know, help and defend this plane, as well as, you know, any other planes you have in your fleet, helping defend, transporting cargo, that kind of stuff, because this plane is actually insanely slow. You'll see in a sec when I'm customizing it, and afterwards I take off. This is a very slow plane. So let's get right into customizing this. It has lots of options. It has bombing doors, different weapon upgrades, liveries, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. Now, we're going to start off with the modifications. So we have the countermeasures, of course. So I'm going to get us some flares. For that, the thrust, we can actually get the JATO, which is the Jet Assisted Takeoff, which this plane desperately needs. So you'll see it get put on the back there. Very handy, because taking off in this thing is probably one of the slowest planes in the game. The Titan is even faster than it. Very slow plane. So definitely need that. Now, primary weapons, I believe it's the turrets in the front, but I'm not really sure. So we'll put the 30mm explosive cannons on there. I believe if I don't put that upgrade on, they're just normal. They're not explosive cannons, but definitely putting that on. As for bombs, I'll just put the cluster bombs on, and you know, we can try out doing bombing runs in this thing. It's a very slow plane, so you might actually be able to do bombing runs more accurately because of it. Now, we do have some more weapons. I don't know if this just influences the back or the top. You can't really see a change. I saw the bottom one here flicker, so maybe that's what that is, a separate modification for the gunner there. Now, the engine we can upgrade for sure. We want to do that. Brakes. You know, sure, brakes on the plane, armor on the plane. We can actually get all the way up to 100% armor. There we go. Definitely want that. I feel like this plane will be able to take a lot of missile shots, you know, people being able to easily lock on and chase you down in this plane. I'm hoping that it has some really good armor that you can actually use for it. Now, into the liveries. We got lots of awesome ones. I'll give it kind of a top-down view here. We got White Eagle, Black Eagle, and Gold Eagle, which are all very cool. You can even see on the side, they have numbers on there. Different numbers for each of them, actually. I didn't notice that till now, which is actually kind of cool. We got the Crimson Star, which you get a nice cool number on the side. You get a star on the wing, on the fuselage, as well as on the tail. We got Shark Tooth, which is actually one of my favorite, which is really cool. You get that mouth along the nose there. Get some numbers on the side. Oh, and you even have the stars that the last livery had. You got one called the BOMBUSHKA, of course, you know, for this plane. Then we have the Americana, the Pinup, the Tally-Ho, and then we have the Vodka Bomb. So I feel like this one, you either have to go with black or you have to go with just an all-red plane for the Vodka Bomb. Kind of similar to like the Molotov liveries that were the same kind of vodka. That's the Vodka Bomba. So I'm thinking one of the Eagles would be a cool way to go. I like the way the Eagle paint jobs look, and I feel like we could get a cool color combination to go with those. So I'm going to start with the White Eagle, but I might change my mind depending, you know, going through the colors. Actually, I'll finish up with the other modifications first. Now, the funny thing with using the mod menu to actually customize this plane before it's in the game is it actually lets me customize the wheels underneath the plane. So I can actually make these wheels any wheels I want. Do we want, you know, some supercar chrome wheels? Yeah, we can put it on there. So just for shits, why don't we do that? So what do we got here? Okay, so we can do window tint as well, just one of the other side effects. But here, let's choose some sort of wheel. Let's be a little silly with this one. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with SUV wheels. And you guys know where this is going. If you know me at all, you know exactly where this is going. We're gonna go straight for those BitBoo wheels. Oh, look at that! This is a pimped out plane. We got some BitBoo wheels on the plane. That's actually pretty funny. And that one's just for shits. But let's go back. We'll choose a color now. Alright, into the paint menu we go. So we got a primary and a secondary color. The secondary color is on the belly of the plane as well as underneath the wings. And then the secondary color, of course, is all that kind of gray that you can see on the rest of the plane. So let's go through some colors. Alright, so so there's an awesome red that we could do, which I think red and obviously that white golden eagle, like that white eagle livery would actually look pretty cool. Now, what we could also do, if I go back just to our modifications here real quick, we could also do a black eagle with the red paint job, which I feel like, I don't know, the pearlescent shine actually affects that black a lot, but if we were to do that, I'd probably go back and choose a matte color, but I do really like the way that one looks. Back to the paint menu, of course, we'll keep going down the list. So we have the alloy, have epsilon blue. Those are just the special colors that come with the mod menu. Back to our standard colors over here. Got some cool reds. Different shades, of course. You know, I don't know if we'll go crazy with any sort of pearlescence or anything. Of course, it's a little weird doing that kind of stuff on a plane. Some of the blues, even. Stuff like the Saxon blue here is very nice. I actually do really like the way that one looks. But I do feel like the red really suits this plane. We'll keep going through. Some of the lighter blues like this. Light blue, racing blue is a little more rich of a color. And I feel like the browns probably... You know, straw brown actually isn't that bad. It kind of gives a gold feel to it. Frost white, though, that actually might look really nice. If we did that with the gold livery for the eagle, let's see what that looks like. We'll just try some different things out. So we go with gold. Oh, the gold actually puts a gray on there. You know what? We could do something really interesting with that. Let's see what we can do with that. I kind of like the way that one looks. We'll go back to our reds. Think about something like that. Maybe turning that into a matte red might make it better, just so the pearlescent doesn't affect it as much. If we did something like this, I kind of like, I don't know, so many options. I kind of like that. I'm gonna go with that one. Now, secondary color, underneath it looks like we kind of had a white or a silver before. That looks fine to me. Honestly, a silver would be nice under there. Maybe I can do a primary dark red. Maybe I'd like that a little bit better. It just seems a little bright. Dark red? That's kind of nice. You don't get as much of the kind of pearlescent or the red coming through on the livery itself, and actually it looks pretty nice. Now, I think we're all done with this plane, which means it's time to take off and show you guys what this thing can do. So it's pretty slow, as you can see on takeoff, but I can hit that jet-assisted takeoff, the JATO, and we can be flying high in no time. Now, I wish I could actually get on the gunners and show you guys how those are done, but I should be able to use the bombing doors if it lets me. I don't think it wants me to use them. The game, you know, we're modding this in. It's not fully in the game yet. It doesn't seem to want me to open those bombing doors. But either way, this is our beautiful golden eagle flying in the sky. Check this beauty out. I like it. Very cool plane. I can't wait to see it in action. Of course, being in single player modding this in, I can't actually, you know, try out the gunners, have people in there trying to defend me in the skies. Can't show you, you know, how it maneuvers in a dogfight, that kind of stuff, because there's no one to chase me down. But very cool plane, and I'm very excited to see this one in action. This one will be great for you and your crew. Get inside the plane, be able to, you know, defend from the skies from all angles. Be a very cool one, especially doing the bombing runs. Be lots of fun in this giant plane. So that concludes this episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Plane. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing the rest of the unreleased planes and cars very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good day.